Good evening guys, welcome to Update Study Practice channel. We are discussing about analogy and its types. There are 9 types. Already we saw up to 7 types. Now we are discussing about type 8 and the title is Number Analogy. Come on, let's start this session. Up to 14 sums. We have seen yesterday up to 14 sums. Now we are moving to 15th sum and the question is 16 is to 56, 32 is question mark. And this question was asked in SSC exam 2005. And the options are 96, B 112, C 118 and then D 128. What we have to do first? We have to find the relationship between we have to find the clue between 16 and 56. What's the difference between 16 and 56? 40. Yes. So by adding 40 we will get 56. So 32 plus 40 gives 72. Whether 72 present in the given options? No. So this method is not suitable. We have to find some other method. So now take number 16. into 2s are 32. Am I right? See here, this sum is somewhat different from other sum. The relationship between 16 and the next number 32, first number 16 and 32. 16 into 2s are 32. Similarly 56. Let's find out that 56 into 2s are 112. So 56 into 2 gives 112. Hence the answer is 112. Okay. Answer option B is right. Answer is 112. Most of the questions are giving relationship between 16 and 56. Within the first two numbers we can find the relationship. By choosing that clue we can find the solution for next two numbers. But here it's somewhat different. The clue is between this first number 16 and 32. From this we can understand they will ask a different method, a different kind of question. Not only in a same sequence, first number, second number, third number, finding the difference. This kind of method also they will ask in exam. It's a simple but somewhat vary from previous questions. So we have to think about it. Now we are moving to 16th sum. Is 0.0016. This is a simple sum. On seeing this we can easily say what's the answer without giving any options. And this question was asked in SSC exam 2002. So what's the relationship or difference between, what's the similarity between this two? 116 divided by 100. gives 0.0016. So this is the, by using first number we can derive the solution for our next number. Similarly, take the number 1.02 divided by 100 gives 0.0102. Am I right? So the options are option A, option B, option C, then option D. Option A is the right answer. We already found it now. Option A is the right answer. Answer is 0.0102 is the right answer. Now we are moving to next sum. Next sum also simple sum. On seeing the question, we can easily say the answer. Okay. Can you find the answer? This is simple sum. What's the answer? Yeah, I'm seeing that we can easily say 9 into 8 are 56. Sorry, 7 into 8 are 56. Therefore, 9 into 8 are 9 into 8 are 72. But 72 option present in this 4 options? No. So, you have to think how we can derive using 7 to get the answer 56. So let's take 7 square 49 plus 7 gives 56. Then 9 square 81 plus 9 gives 90. So option C is the right answer. Answer is 90. Okay. So we have to think about it. On seeing the 7 into 8, 9 into 8 are 72, but in option no 72 is present. How can I derive the sum? How can I finish the sum? You have to think about what's the relationship between 7 and 56. How can we get 56 without multiplying by 8? You have to think about that. So this is the clue behind this. X square plus x. That means 7 square plus 7 and 9 square plus 9. Now we are moving to 18 sum. 18 sum question is a simple sum. 12 is to 144. And this question was asked in RRB exam 2004 exam. 2004. And the options are A 22 is to 464. Option B 20 is to 400. Option C 15 is to 135. And option D 10 is to 140. Which is the right answer? 12 is to 144. 12 is to 12 square. That means 12 square is equal to 144. So 12 is to 12 square. That means 12 is to 144. Using the same, the first number 22 should be squared. The 22 square is nothing but 464. We have to do like that. Then only we can easily get the answer. Whether 22 square is 464? No. 22 square is 484. See here 20 square is 400. So this is the right option. 15. 15 square is 135? No. 15 square is 225. Similarly, 10 square is 100. But here 140. So option B, 20 square, 400. So 20 is to 20 square. 20 is to 400. So option B is the right answer. Hence the answer is 20 is to 400. So this is simple sum. Now I am moving to 19 sum. 8 is to 256. Asked in an exam ORB 2002. And the options are A, 7 is to 343. Option B, 9 is to 243. Option C, 10 is to 500. Option D, 5 is to 75. So, what's the relationship between 8 and 256? Whether 8 cube is 256? No. 8 cube is 512. On seeing that, we can easily say 8 and the process of 8, any 8 square or 8 cube or 8 cube plus addition or 8 square plus addition or division by some other number, only we will get the answer 256. So and check out like this. 8 cube is 512. How can we get 256 using this 512? By division only or by subtraction. First I will choose division. Divided by 2. Divided by 2 gives 2. Balance 1 5. Balance 1 6. 256. Am I right? Yes. So the clue behind is 8 is to 8 cube divided by 2. Using the same method, that means x is to x cube divided by 2. Using the same clue, we have to check it for the given options. First I am taking 7. 7 is to 7 cube. 7 cube is already 343. So this is not the right answer. By dividing by 2 only we have to get 343. But 7 is to 7 cube, this one. 7 is to just 7 cube, not divided by 2. So this is not the right answer. 9 cube, 721. 729, sorry. 729 divided by 2 gives 3, balance 1, 6, 363.5. No, this is also not right answer. 10 is to 10 cube is nothing but 1000 divided by 2. So 500. So 10 is to 500 is the right answer. So option C is the right answer. Can you get it? Answer is 10 is to 500. 10 cube is 1000. 1000 divided by 2 gives 500. Am I right? 1000 divided by 2 gives 500. So option C is the right answer. The clue behind this is x is to x cube divided by 2. This is the clue to find the solution. So here I conclude. Tomorrow we can see with more example, different kind of example which was asked in same ORB, SSC, bank exams. Please share and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Happy day. All the very best. Bye. And if you have any doubt, please comment me.